me go ahead and start live.
Can you hear me?
All right, we are live.
Okay, we're live. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mark Kleiser, Planner 2 with Planning and Building Department. We are still waiting. Oh, we are. Okay. Then with that, then I'm going to call this January 11th, 2023 Archaeological Commission meeting to order at 2 p.m. Okay, going to have roll call. Planning and Building Services is present. Archaeological Representative, Commissioner Cole. Commissioner Cole, can you hear us? There you are.
Hello.
Hello, okay. Commissioner Cole is here, and Museum Representative, Commissioner Dick.
Here.
Okay. Native American representative is out by pre-arrangement, and alternate representative is also out by pre-arrangement. Okay. Moving on to item 2, Archaeological Commission Administration. The applications listed below will be reviewed by the Archaeological Commission. You are invited to view the meeting on YouTube and provide any information pertinent to these applications. If you have photographs of the site, you are encouraged to email these to the above email address by 2 p.m. on the day of the meeting, January 11th, 2023 for today. And that moves us on to item 2A, which is discussion and possible action, including adoption of resolution of the County of Mendocino Archaeological Commission finding that state or local officials continue to recommend measures to promote social distancing in connection with public meetings. We have read this several times, so I think we all know the drill here. I'm going to make a motion that we continue and approve this resolution. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second, okay. Roll call then. PBS is a yes. Commissioner Cole?
Affirmative.
And Commissioner Dick?
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. And moving on then to item 3, survey required. We have 2 projects under this section today. First item, project 3A. Case number is UM 2022-0001. The owner is Mendocino Onsen Corporation. The applicant agent is James Williams. The request, pardon me, is completion of use permit number UM 25-88/2001 on APN number 149-27031 to include renovations to main lodge, 2 resort units, 2 new rental units, renovation of greenhouse building, and replacement of a single resort unit with duplex resort unit. New projects are going to be on 149-270-31, that's the parcel number, bridge onto Ore Springs Road, and parcel number 149-27029. We'll have 2 new staff housing units, new owner unit, food service building, and maintenance and laundry service building. All projects will include associated infrastructure, i.e. electric, septic, well, parking, fire suppression, and encroachments. The location is approximately 10 miles northwest of the city of Ukiah, lying on the south side of Ore Springs Road, County Road 223, approximately 9 miles west of its intersection with North State Street, County Road 104. It is addressed at 13201 Ore Springs Road, Ukiah. The assessor parcel numbers are 149-27029 and 149-27031. And Jocelyn, do we have anyone present from the public to speak on this item?
We do have the agent.
Okay. So we have James Williams. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Williams, do you have anything to say about the project before this goes to discussion by the commissioners? Oh, you're muted. We cannot hear you. Mr. Williams, if you're using your phone, you might want to try *66 to unmute. And if you're on Zoom, you might want to try the unmute feature.
How's this? Can you?
Very much.
My agent Jim Barrett is not able to get the link on the agenda page. It's not letting him into the meeting. That's why I have the phone right here.
Oh, okay. Is Jim Barrett in the attendees section? Do we have anyone?
I don't see him.
No. Okay.
Says he's clicked onto the click this link to join the webinar, and it's just not connecting there.
That's the same link you used, correct?
What I get used to get in.
Okay. Is there call-in information on that agenda?
There should be on the front.
Mr. Barrett, if you can hear us on YouTube, or James, maybe you could relay this information to him. There is a phone number that he can call, which is 669-444-9171. And there is a webinar ID that he will be asked to enter, and that number is 860-0735-0278.
Did you get that, Jim? It says it's below the link.
Yeah, I've got that information. I'll try that and see if we can get in. Otherwise, they can go ahead and start discussing it, and if they have a question that we might be able to answer, we can certainly do that. But we wouldn't want to hold up the meeting with either one of us trying to get in and make a comment.
Okay, James, for the record, we can hear him pretty clearly. Commissioners, can you hear Mr. Barrett? Okay, so we might be able to do it this way. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn it over to the commissioners for discussion. If you could be available for questions in case they have any, and at the end, if there's anything you'd like to add, please feel free to do so. So commissioners, turning it over to you for discussion. Do you have any questions about this project? And I do have some information at the end that I'd like to share about this project.
So I just want to clarify for myself, they've already done some work on this, and this is just continuing on to newer projects, is that correct?
That is correct. From a use permit modification from '88, and then 2001 it was modified. With that, I'd like to add that there was a survey done in 2001 on this project. The area on APN number 29 was not previously surveyed. You can find that parcel in your packet. There's an aerial imagery of a cleared area there. That's where the majority of the development is going to occur. The parcel number that is south of that was surveyed in 2001. The staff report from 2001 noted that the archaeological survey that was conducted by Sonoma State did not result in the finding of any significant cultural resources on the property. The garden area and a southern portion of the property was turned over and resulted in the finding of a small corner-notched projectile point, obsidian. However, the survey concluded that no further action should be required to preserve cultural resources on the property. Now that was for the southern parcel. Parcel ending number in 29 was not part of that survey.
The Ore Springs Road was a major trail to the coast for tribes from Ukiah Valley. And so I would recommend that whatever hasn't been surveyed, that any new ground disturbing areas be surveyed.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Dick, any thoughts?
No, if I agree with Bill, if there's been a survey on that area, that's fine, but what hasn't been surveyed does need to be looked over.
Okay. Any questions to the applicant or agent?
I think this might be.
No? Okay. Mr. Williams, Mr. Barrett, any comments before we make a motion?
Yeah, I think that that your rationale is good. I'm wondering, this is James Barrett, and I hope you can hear me. I'm trying to get two phones working at the same time, but it's not happening. Would it be more advantageous to any resource that might be there to rather than the surface survey, which is going to be primarily in that area that's been used, that is being used now, and was part of the original use permit, but not. It was only used for parking and that type of thing, but it was not surveyed, obviously, we know that. But what we've been doing, and you've been requiring very successfully, is the archaeologist on site for any ground activity that, for septic or building pads or this type of thing. I think we need to sort of weigh which would be the better treatment for any kind of a resource that would be there. I'm concerned that, in the area where we've had parking and some gravel, and I think that Mr. Williams has indicated there that where we have been using the property for 20, 30 years, and even before that is a staging area, what they call the pony field, I'm concerned that they may not be able to find much, since obviously they didn't find much on the developed side of the creek there. So I don't know. That would be my only comment, that which would be more advantageous.
Okay, thank you. Commissioners, any thoughts? If I might add that there will be ground disturbance in this area where there is the parking now. So there'll be further ground disturbance.
Well, traditionally, these surveys are ground surface surveys. If we had a reason to believe that this area was more sensitive, then yeah, we could recommend an archaeologist be present for pad construction or trenches and utilities and septic systems.
So what I'm hearing then is stick with requiring a survey for the portion of the development that was not previously surveyed.
Yeah, that would be the traditional thing to do.
Okay.
And then if we had reason to believe that the area was sensitive and might contain some deeper deposits, then we could have someone there. But I mean, primarily these recommendations are for archaeological ground surface surveys.
Okay. Well then, based on that, I'm going to make a motion then that a survey is required for parcel number 149-27029, which was not previously surveyed in 2001 and 88.
No.
Have a second?
Second?
Seconded by Commissioner Cull. Okay. Roll call then. PBS is a yes. Commissioner Dick
Yes.
and Commissioner Cull.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Barrett.
And then-
Mr. Williams?
And then, you know, if something turns up from the survey, if there's some indication, then we can recommend that an archaeologist be present for you know, deeper ground disturbance.
Okay. All right, thank you. All right, moving on to item number 3B.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Project number is U2022-0007. The owner is Noah Kay and Zoe Shepard. The applicant is William Hayes. The request is a use permit for an indoor cannabis cultivation of 2,500 square feet, of no more than 2,500 square feet of canopy, per Mendocino County Code Section 20.242.040D1C. At all times, the subject property is limited to a total cultivation canopy of 10,000 square feet. This site was relocated to the current location per Mendocino County Code 10A17-080B3A. The location is approximately 3.6 miles east of Mendocino Town Center, lying on the south side of Little Lake Road, approximately 0.1 miles east of its intersection with Outlaw Springs Road. And it is addressed at 8261 Outlaw Springs Road, parcel number 119-49019. And Jocelyn, do we have anyone in attendance for this item?
We have William Hayes.
Okay, Mr. Hayes, thank you. Do you have anything to add before the commission begin to discuss this project, and will you be available for questions?
I have nothing to add at this point, and I'm here for questions if they may arise.
Great, thank you. Okay, commissioners then, discussion, any questions?
Well, I guess traditionally like this, I mean, they're putting it in a meadow. So, I mean, I'd recommend a survey of the pad area and like 100-foot perimeter around the pad area be surveyed.
Okay. Commissioner Dick?
No, I agree with Bill.
Okay. Mr. Hayes, you have anything to add before I request a motion? You are muted. Oh, there you go.
There we go. I don't have anything to add. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So then, commissioners, can I get a motion?
I move that there be a survey for the proposed location of the site and 100 feet around the perimeter of that.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Dick to require a survey in a 100-foot radius. Do I have a second?
Second?
Second by Cole. Okay, roll call. PBS is a yes. Commissioner Cole
Yes.
and Commissioner Dick.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Motion passes. Mr. Hayes will be in touch with that information. Thank you for attending. Okay, moving on to item number 4B. This is a review of survey. This is being brought back from the commission from last month. Case number is CDP 2022-0018. The owner is Ryan and Aaron McNabb. The request is a coastal development administrative permit to partially demolish and reconstruct a 1,366 square foot single-family residence and install a power pole to allow electrical service from a utility company. The project is located in the coastal zone, approximately 2.5 miles east of Albion, on the south side of Albion Ridge Road, approximately 1.3 miles east of its intersection with State Route 1. It is addressed at 32601 Albion Ridge Road, assessor parcel number 123-21007. And we have Planner Crowley here to present a memo that he has written. And do we have anyone from the public attending?
We do not have anyone for this
Okay.
project.
So just Planner Crowley. So Planner Crowley, I will let you present your memo.
Okay. Thanks. Hi, everyone. This is Liam Crowley, planner for this project. I believe the memo that I prepared should have been sent to your email. So if you haven't seen that, I would recommend checking in case you didn't get it. Otherwise, I'll just kind of go over what I received. So back in December, the Archaeological Commission voted not to accept a survey for this project, and with the instructions that the archaeologist should return to the commission demonstrating that local tribes and the Native American Heritage Commission were contacted, as well as that a record search was conducted at Northwest Information Center. And then yesterday, January 10th, I received, the applicant provided the information that was attached to that memo to me, including the letter that was sent to the Native American Heritage Commission, the request for a review of the Sacred Lands file, and correspondence with Sherwood Valley. In addition, there was an email from the archaeologist pointing out that on page 5 of the ARC survey, it states that a record search was conducted at Sonoma State. The record search indicated that the project area had not been previously inspected for cultural resources, and that 3 prehistoric sites had been recorded within 1 mile of the project area. And that email, the archaeologist stated that the record search was done in person and that no printout was provided. However, they did attach a hand-drawn map while the record search was conducted, and that's included in the attached memo. And then I also just included the response that I received as staff from Northwest Information Center, just as added reference. So if I can go over any of those documents if you'd like, but they should be in that memo that was sent, and that's really all I have to say. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. So commissioners, just a reminder, this is the review of the survey, and we'll be possibly voting today on whether to accept it or not.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and make a motion for CDP 2022-0018. We accept the survey and the recommendations for unexpected discoveries, or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Discovery Club, okay. So we have a motion by
Yeah.
Commissioner Call to accept a survey for CDP 2022-0018 with a discovery clause. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, seconded by Commissioner Dick. Roll call. PBS is a yes. Commissioner Call
Yes.
and Commissioner Dick.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you very much. Thank you, Liam. Okay, moving on. Yes.
I was going to say, I just think it's funny that on page 5, he talks about the trowel was used occasionally to clear through the mineral soil. And then in his most recent letter, trowel was used systematically to clear 3030 to observe soil. He doesn't really say how often, but we should send him our updated suggestions for reports.
Okay, definitely. Okay, that brings us then to matters from staff, item 5, and the first item on that is the recommended format and content or content rather, for archaeological survey reports. So I went ahead and I incorporated all the changes and revisions that were recommended at the last meeting. There are 2 items in there that I made note on. One was whether we should continue to include that the survey states that it is for Mendocino County. We would like to keep that in there. The county would like to keep that in there just so it confirms that that survey is for us. And then later on, Commissioner Dick had made a point that the field methods on the last page of page 6, for transect spacing, the sensitive area suggested 3 to 5 meter transects, which in the first section of field surveys on page 2, that specifically says 5 meters. So do we want to leave out the 3 and just keep 5 there on page 6?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Oh dear, somehow I got lost here. Join your browser.
Yeah, I'm okay with taking it out. I just wanted them to match because it seems
Yes.
like a little bit of a mixed message to say one thing and then it not follow through.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
that's the main point.
So I will take that out, so it will read 5 meter transects, and then we will leave in Mendocino County that the survey should include Mendocino County, that the survey is for here. Other than that, all the changes that were discussed last month have been incorporated. Just wondering if you had an opportunity to review it and if there's anything else you'd like to see. I did send it to Commissioner Johnson, who was unable to attend today, and she thought it was a good recommendation and liked the changes.
Okay.
I like all the changes. Looks good to me.
Okay. Sorry, I have to say that again.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on.
Commissioner Cull, you may want to try turning off your camera. That sometimes helps the audio.
Okay. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you without the echo.
Okay. Good. Oops. Hey, what about the Hanson Ranch?
Hanson, the project in Fort Bragg, north of Fort Bragg.
No, there was something about the rock art at the museum.
I'm sorry, Commissioner Cull, you may have to call in or try shutting off your camera to see if that makes the reception better for your audio.
Okay.
You can turn off that camera on the Zoom feature, just, or should we try it?
Who's on here?
Sometimes if you have your speaker on.
Oh, do you have your speakers on extra loud? They might be causing some feedback.
Okay.
Can you mute one?
Wow.
Looks like this one
Is
isn't.
that any better? Allow messages into use of camera. This is Firefox. What have they got to do with it?
Try removing him. We're gonna try removing, because it looks like you're signed in twice here. Okay, try now. Commissioner Cole, say something, or just one word, see if we get that.
Okay.
Yes, okay, we're good now, all right. Okay, so you mentioned something, I think you said Hanson Ranch?
Yeah, there was something about a rock art that the museum wanted to some kind of verification of.
Oh, yes. Yeah, did you receive that email? Commissioner Dick, do you have the details on that? Because I reached out to Commissioner Cull for any advice on that.
We're just in the process of contacting the local tribes around here because we might want to repatriate that rock because it was donated by the Hanson family back in the 70s. So we're just trying to lay the groundwork to getting that figured out.
What was there some doubt about where it was from?
We didn't know exactly which tribe we should be speaking with because we have one document that says Hanson Ranch, and then we have another one that's got their exact address. I'm not going to give it out just yet. And so we just wanted some clarification of what tribe you think we should reach out to.
Okay, so well, you could reach out to both. Or you could, if you have a copy, does the museum have a map of the tribal areas in the Ukiah Valley?
I'm not aware of one here.
I can get that to you, Commissioner Dick. And I'll.
Yeah, I think for the library at the museum would have Dr. Barrett's 1908 manuscript on Pomo. What's it called?
Well, we don't need that right now.
Yeah.
That's not really part of the.
We could take this offline, Commissioner
Oh,
Cull, but thanks for your attention, and I'll reach out to you for the name of that manuscript. And Commissioner Dick, I will get you that map.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, okay, cool.
And,
Yeah, that should help.
Great, thank you. Any additional
And then
matters from the commission?
Yeah, the reference was by Barrett, 1908. It's Pomo. Oh yeah. Okay, Pomo ethnogeography.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay,
I think
any
it's
addition?
1908.
1908.
That's where one of the maps is.
Okay.
I've
Any,
got it down.
any additional matters from the commission, Commissioner Dick? Anything? Commissioner Cole, anything else?
No, let's see. Did you send us, did you send out the copies of the revised?
I did. Yes, you should have received those yesterday.
Oh, okay. They had that little yellow block on there.
Yes, that was a little post-it note, the PDF that just stated that we were going to keep Mendocino County in the recommendations and request that the archaeologists include Mendocino County in the survey, just for
Okay.
clarification to confirm that it was for us. Okay, so moving on to item 7, matters from the public. Is anyone wanting to speak, Jocelyn,
We
on
do
any
not
items?
have anyone from the public attending.
Okay, so no one from attending. That brings us to item 8, adjournment. I'm going to make a motion then that we adjourn this meeting at 2:34 p.m. All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Aye. Okay, thank you very much.
Have
will
we-
see you next month.
Yeah. Did we hear from Lois?
Oh, we did not hear from Lois. We did, I'm sorry. She called yesterday and she was not able to attend today.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
just checking up on her.
if you could all stay on for just a second, we have a special guest here.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, hey, guy. Nice